From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
How are you guys doing this evening?
Who the is this? Where about you?
I'm the one. I'm the one.
You look like him. Are you his mother? God, that's so disgusting.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
For a pharmacy tech like Nykol Russell, life seems easily diagnosed. Concerned that her feelings of angst are truth-filled, Nykol asks for help to answer her swelling questions. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
Me and Damon has been dating for, seriously for about 2 years now, but we grew up together kind of. He's like a childhood friend, so just around the neighborhood, I always seen him, I always heard of him, but we just never really talked or anything. And I went through a really bad breakup about 3 or 4 years ago, and he was there to kind of get me through that. And from there, we just got serious. Me and Damon, like I said, we were spending lots of time together, but it's like all of a sudden, all the time we were spending, it's him in New York. This person all of a sudden always comes in and out of town, and they're always together. He never has time for me, but New York, where does the name New York even come from? Like, why, every time I ask his real name, he doesn't tell me. All it is just New York, that's what we call him. That's just because where he's from, that's what we call him, New York. Like, I don't understand the whole New York thing, but they're out together all times of the night, so to me it's pretty gay, but I don't know.
Demond, age 36, a forklift driver, suspected of moving things around in his relationship. After the briefing by Cheaters headquarters, detective units set up a stakeout of the suspect's home. After a long wait, Cheaters operatives spot an unfamiliar car as it arrives. An unknown female walks up to the front door. The suspect greets the woman with a hug and allows her access to the house. Sometime later, the suspect and his guest emerge.
We never really had distance at first. At first, like I said, we were always together, we were always doing things. Now it's kind of like, I feel like I don't even know him anymore. All I know is he works and he's with New York. Yeah, and I just think it's kind of weird that on Instagram, he would always post me as his Woman Crush Wednesdays. He would always post pictures of me. We would always talk, like my pictures. He doesn't do any of that anymore. And like text messages, I used to get good night, beautiful, good morning, beautiful all the time. I don't get any of that anymore. He barely even answers the phone when I call him. Every time I call, it goes to voicemail, and he'll text me right back as if he couldn't just pick up the phone 2 seconds ago. So like, it's just little stuff here and there, like that he doesn't do anymore that he used to.
With his arm around her shoulder, Demond escorts his lady friend to her vehicle. Demond kisses his unknown female. The woman gets into the car. Demond leans in for one last goodnight kiss. As the femme backs out of the driveway, the suspect turns and walks toward the front door, signaling an end of the day's surveillance.
It's like Demond knows that I'm damaged goods. He knows everything that I've been through in my past and the stuff that I'm going through now in my life. I let him meet my mom. Like, I let him meet my dad and my sisters. I just don't understand how he could do me like this. Like, it's embarrassing for me to have to go tell my mom that this is not it again. Like, it's embarrassing to me because I'm tired of feeling this way. It's just kind of to think about that being the same thing happening and again. It's just like it really hurts because I'm not sure if I can take that again.
The Cheaters Detective Squad sticks with round-the-clock surveillance of the suspect's residence. Sometime in the evening, the woman seen previously arrives. The suspect greets his visitor at her vehicle. The lady, now identified only as New York, accompanies Demond to his vehicle. the suspect and his Big Apple drive through the night. Finally, the couple arrives at a baseball field. DeMond and New York hold each other as they watch a few innings. Sometime later, the alleged lovers hold hands as they leave the ballpark. Cheaters operatives covertly tail the suspect and his date back to his residence. DeMond pauses by New York's car to give her a passionate goodbye kiss. The suspect bundles New York into her vehicle. As New York backs out, DeMond turns to his front door, ending the night. Cheaters' spies stay on the stakeout of the suspect's residence. After some time, New York arrives. The suspect and his alleged lover land at a restaurant. A while later, the suspect and his companion leave the restaurant. DeMond carefully puts his date and doggy bag in the front seat. DeMond and his date drive across town back to the suspect's residence. Upon arrival, New York joins DeMond inside his home. Some time passes before the two emerge. Cheaters' cameras catch the suspect as he hands some money to his princess. New York kisses DeMond. DeMond escorts his woman to the car. The suspect pulls up his sangers as New York gets into her sedan. Seeming secure with his secrets, DeMond walks to the house while Cheaters prepares the fateful phone call to Nicole.
Coming up, the confrontation.
Now that the suspect's misdeeds are documented, Cheater's producers contact Nicole to give her the bad news. Steeling herself to the brunt of the shock, Nicole agrees to watch the footage Cheaters has prepared.
Nicole, the first thing I'd like to say is thank you for coming out this evening. I understand that there's a lot of things going on, so we'll just kind of get right to it. Nicole, are you ready to see what we've come up with?
I guess I don't have no choice.
All right, Nicole. We begin our investigation outside of Damon's residence. You see his house, and a few moments later, this car pulls up. You see a figure get out and walk to the door. The light turns on, and we see this female with the red hair. Damon answers the door and gives her a hug. That's when we see her walk inside, and Damon shuts the door. Some time passes, lights go out in the house, and a while later, we see the porch light turn on and that female exit with Damon. I know the shot's far away, but does that look like anyone you would know? Okay, well, he escorts this complete stranger to her vehicle and opens up the car door. He proceeds to not only open the car door, but gives her multiple kisses goodbye, even waves to her before walking back to his house and going in the door. Well, how does that make you feel about your man?
It makes me feel like he's a liar. Like, I don't even know that person in the video.
Okay, I can understand that. On this day of our investigation, we're outside of Damon's house. A few moments later, we see that white vehicle emerge. Damon goes out and greets that woman. She shuts her car off, gets out. That's when we see the two of them walk over to Damon's vehicle. Before he even gets in the driver's side, he walks her to the passenger side of the car and opens up the car door once again. That's when we see him shut the car door, walk across, get in the driver's side. They leave his house, and they arrive at a baseball park. The two of them walk hand in hand over near the diamond to watch the game, and that's when we see them holding each other. During this time, Nicole, Damon receives a phone call. What you're about to hear is that conversation. Tell me if you remember this.
Hello? Hello? Hey, where you at? I'm at the baseball game right now with one of my homies. We was planning on going out and have some beers after the game. What about me? Baby, what about you, baby? I'm sorry. I should have told you my friend was coming in town. And so between all that time, you didn't have any time to be able to tell me what was going on? I'm sorry, baby. Don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. I apologize. I love you. Yeah, I love you too. Okay. Bye. Bye.
She is so bad built.
They leave the baseball game together. They return to his residence. Before she gets into her vehicle, they exchange a few very long hugs and kisses. You see Damon, he's all over this woman. He then opens that door again like a gentleman, waves her goodbye, and she leaves for the evening.
Oh my God, he is so nasty. Like, I'm so hid. This is bull. This is bull.
I completely...
Everything he does for her, he doesn't do for me. And I've been around longer.
We got some intel that they're at a park together right now, close by. We get in the vans right now. We could catch the two of them. You ready?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, right this way. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Right there. Right there. How are you guys doing this evening?
Who the is this? What's going on over here? What
Doing here,
Get your hands off me. Who the is that old ass bitch right there?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. What about me?
Who the she is.
Who are you?
Don't worry about who she is.
Hello.
Don't worry about who she is. Her business
Who
is.
the are you?
Don't worry about who
Do
she
you
is.
know who
She
I
my
am?
business.
I'm the one. I'm the one.
You hands
Wait,
off
let
me.
me tell you something.
Don't tell me
Let me tell you
nothing.
one
Excuse
thing.
me.
I'm
Hold
Clark
up.
Gable with the show. I got a question for you. How did you meet this gentleman here?
Yeah.
All y'all
Who
want
are
to be
you?
around, but spray all you
New York.
bitches.
You
All
New
y'all wanna
York.
get around.
New York.
Yeah.
New York.
Who are you?
I'm his woman. Who the are you?
You didn't tell me about you.
Yeah. How long
are you?
How long have you been around? 15 years.
Yes.
Bitch, you look you've been around for about
Yeah.
55 years.
Hell yeah. About that much.
Coming up, the conclusion.
How are you guys doing this evening?
Who the is that old ass bitch right there?
I'm the one. I'm the
you the
one.
one.
Who are you?
I'm his woman. Who are you?
You didn't tell me about you.
Shoot.
I'm Clark Gable with the show Cheaters, man. I just need to talk to you. I got
What you
one
want to
question.
talk about? You don't have nothing to talk to me about.
There's nothing to talk to you about?
Nothing to talk to me
Nothing
about.
to talk to you about that you a lying ass. Who the is this old ass bitch?
First of all,
Who is this old ass bitch?
I told
Crusty
you-
ass. I love Lucy looking ass bitch. Who is she?
I told your ass
I
I was
don't
gonna
wanna
be
hear-
with you for
I
3
don't wanna
minutes.
hear
I
that.
was only 2, bitch.
Blah blah
What the
blah.
I don't want.
I bought you this ugly ass shirt you got on.
Bitch, I bought you that red
I
hair.
don't give a. I don't care. Get out of my.
You can't worry about her. Her business is not your business. Her business is not your business.
You better watch
Your
yourself.
business-
Old
Your
ass.
business.
Old ass.
Your business right here.
You move
You
out
heard
my
me?
way.
Your
Move.
business right here.
Damon,
You is
Damon,
not. You're
Damon,
not my business.
Damon.
Your
You're
business
not my business.
is right here.
You're not
She's
my
not your
business.
business.
Who are you?
That's my bitch. That's
So
not
she
your
old
bitch.
as I don't give a. You can have
You
that
ain't doing
bitch.
your job.
I don't care.
Why you not
I
doing
don't
your
care.
job?
You're little. That's why.
My
She can have you.
And your
Have you.
stank.
She can have you.
You ain't never been to New York, so why
I
you
don't
got
give a.
that
I
shirt
don't.
on?
I don't give a. This say YN, not New York. This don't even know how to read, Lord Jesus. Somebody gets a
Dumb.
dictionary.
Yes, I am. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
I know.
Like you.
Can you tell me how you guys met?
Oh, knowing him for 15 years.
15 years?
Have you.
How did you guys meet?
Don't worry about her.
When he came to New York.
All this for little old me?
No,
It's
yeah,
gotta
little
be
old you.
something.
Literally.
It's gotta be
little
something.
old you.
We got you guys on a couple different
I
nights going to
want to
restaurants.
know.
Do you remember these nights?
Oh.
Baseball game?
Back.
Yeah,
Somebody
I
tell me
remember
what's going
those
on right
nights.
now.
You bought all this out here for what?
Blah, blah,
Huh?
blah,
Stank
blah.
ass bitch.
Blah.
Talk about my Lil. What the?
Damon, is this
You
you
ain't
guys?
doing nothing
You
that
wanna
ain't
play your
nobody else
violin?
doing.
Woo, woo,
My
woo.
bitch got me.
Blah, blah.
A
What
question,
you got
though.
to say? I don't talk
I have
nothing
a
to
question
you.
for you, though, man. How long has this been going? She said she's known you for 15 years.
Yeah.
And, you know, Nicole confided in you because she had been cheated on before, and that was something that you were able to embrace that and respect that. But what happened, man? She's talked a lot of
Man,
good
look,
things
let me
about
tell you something about Nicole, man.
I wouldn't be here if that girl didn't love you. Put it that way,
Man,
man.
she don't love me, man. She only telling you half of the. I don't live with her.
I understand
I live
that.
by myself.
I understand
So
that.
if I stay by myself, are we together? Hell no.
So how long was this all going on? I mean, did you
Yeah.
guys have an open relationship? Because it sounds like I'm not getting both sides
Yeah,
clear.
I want to hear this too. Well,
Me and her been doing this like 2 years, and she know what's up. She already know how I get down. She know I ain't from here. I just got here. I ain't been here long. She chose to be with me. She chose to do what she do. She worried about the wrong thing. She
you-
brought all y'all out here for what?
what was you saying? What was you over here
What?
saying?
What you
about me.
saying?
Over here about me. What was you
Hey,
saying?
don't just
What
about
was you
me.
saying? Get back. Get your ass back. Girl, you see that bob and weave, baby? Bob and weave.
Hey,
Bob and weave.
let me tell you something.
Bob and weave.
I know you're gonna leave her alone.
Oh,
I'm telling
what you gonna do?
You put your hands on her
What
again,
you gonna
they
do?
gonna have to get me off.
Who is that?
I'm telling you.
Well, how you trying to get my $300?
Yeah, bitch. That's mine. Separate.
Your beef ain't with her.
I told you that. I told you that. Why the you ain't listening to me, Nicole? Huh? That's why I'm not with you
Get
right
your
now.
hands off of me.
That's this right here. You crazy?
Blah.
Who want to be with a crazy
Blah,
bitch?
blah.
Who the want to be with a crazy bitch?
Remember, you want your little Medea bitch.
So we done here?
Duh.
Done.
Ooh, bye. See you later. When was you born? 1912?
Where your purse at?
Don't let that worry
Was you
you.
born in
Go get your
1912?
I could be Harry
Where your
Tubman
purse
as
at?
far as you know.
Where your
Nah,
purse?
baby, you wouldn't have that much strength as Harry Tubman. 1912?
Go get your purse. That crazy bitch.
Yeah.
She talk about Medea. Bitch, you look like.
Are you his mother? God, that's so disgusting. Your daughter should be dating him.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't worry about it, bitch.
Don't worry about it, baby.
She ain't from here. She ain't where you from.
Because I'm
South.
cut from a different cloth, so it don't even matter.
You ain't. So why you still talking? So this what you wanted?
Duh.
Nicole, this what you wanted?
Duh.
I'm done with this. I'm finished.
Why y'all following me? Huh?
See you later, baby.
All this for what?
Bye, baby. See you later.
baby.
See you later.
You heard me?
Don't catch no AIDS.
Y'all better get back, cause I'll run over somebody.
Oh, you little pinky.
Hey, yo.
Little pinky. Are you drinking on water? You whack. 1912. This was probably built in 1912, so it's probably new to you, huh?
You know what?
It's
You know
probably
what?
new
This
to your
all I
old
gotta
ass.
say to you. This all I gotta say to you.
Great job. See you later.
With the confrontation still on her mind, Nicole takes a drastic path. At the end of the show, Cheaters explains how she fares. But now, Lester returns to the Cheaters studio. Lester exclaims his lack of guilt about the day he was confronted by Cheaters.
Yeah, when Tina opened the van, Maria and I were engaged in some heavy sex. She was down on me, sucking my... And I didn't really give a about Tina when she caught me. And I guess I was able to manipulate her and fool her pretty well until she caught me. And then the game was over.
Who are you? Just who are you? What? Who are you? You're in my van. This is my limit. That's my man.
Lester, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah.
What happened, man? Who's this girl?
She's just from work.
She's just from work?
Yeah.
Have you...
And then
What are you doing?
Why are all of her clothes off?
What are you doing?
We're just...
What are you freaking doing?
I was doing a...
We're married for 15 years.
I was doing a damn taxes.
You're not doing now.
Tina and I really didn't have much of a relationship for a number of years. Afterwards, I tried to get in touch with her, and she didn't want to see me anymore, and that was okay. I really didn't care because I had somebody waiting around the corner. Maria and I had a relationship for a few months, and I was enjoying myself, and I wanted to see, what was out there. If I had anything better than what I had for the past 15 years. Maria is not the first one that I had in my van. There were before Maria, and there were after Maria.
You told me you wanted a family, Lester. You said you wanted us to have a family.
It sounded good, didn't it? And you bought it, didn't you?
So it's all just about buying your story, buying your... So this isn't the first time? Is that what you're telling me? No, this isn't the first time. I thought I was...
I mean, I have a couple different shots of you.
We were happily married. Do you get...
For a short time.
Will you hold these for a second?
Short time?
Sure. Those are yours.
Yeah, hold on to those. You're going to need them.
What is going on? You told me you were separated. Are you kidding me?
Well, I used you too.
What?
I used her too.
What the
Yeah, I used you too.
If you get married and stay with one person, you're just cheating yourself. All I care about is one person, and that's me, myself. Nobody else. And whatever I can get from who I can get it from is what I do.
Following the events of the confrontation, Nykol Russell makes the decision to move on with life alone. Nicole says that she will just take care of herself for a while. The suspect, Damon, blames Nicole for the entire affair. She don't like me no more. That's why I did what I did. When questioned by Cheaters, New York continues to repeat throughout the interview. that she and the suspect will be married in July.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why we'll both lose money.